Hi, I'm Thelma of Seasonal Crafts and Creations, and welcome back to my channel, and welcome if you're new. Today's video is about how I make my Thelma's bow. I can't make a bow to save my life, so I came up with this technique that I've been using for over a year now, and I thought I would show you all how I do it. Okay, without further ado, let's get started. First, I take a dark color, go about up to 10 inches. And you can adjust it as needed. This is one type of bow that I make. Now, you want to fold it in the center to make sure it's even. And as you can tell, it's not. So move over just a little. Now, it's center. You squeeze it. Get a tie. Don't fluff it yet because I'm not finished with it. Then you get a light green. Always cut the end that's folded because it leaves a ridge in it. Now this one, do about 6 to 7 inches. If you do about 6 to 7 inches, that way it'll be shorter than the top one. As you can see, you can measure it. It's a little bit shorter. And again, on this one, take it even. You want to always make sure they're even, or one side of the bow will be longer than the other one, and that'll throw it off. Get another Chanel stem. Give it a good little twist. Take it and twist it on the other one. Now, even it. Now you want to fluff it. Fluff this piece down. This piece can go up, back down. Now, make sure you fluff it real good. Now do the other side. Just keep fluffing and playing with it. Cut off any strings. And this one I'm going to cut just a little. And there's one bow. But you can also add some this with lace on it. And again, cut the little wires off at the end so they're not poking through. And then on this one, I'll go about 5.5 inches. And measure it. It'll look good. 5.5 inches would look good. And what you do, you just twist, turn it where you've got one bow on each end. Cut it. Measure it. Get a Chanel stem. Twist it about 2 times. 1, 2. And then put it on this. Again, twist it real tight. 1, 2. And fluff it. And leave this, that way you can make a shoelace bow. And adjust the string length before you cut off. Make sure they're even. Cut the other side just a little bit longer. And see how I went up at an angle? Go up at an angle on this one too. And now, get this light green of any type of rope that you want. It can be the regular brown ones, but this is the ribbon 9-foot from the Dollar Tree, and you can make pretty little bows. Where you take this, you go in from the back, tie it off. I'll get a little tie to do it, and then put this in the center of it. And you shoelace this one. pull this back a little, but you don't want this to be bigger than that. Now this one, double knot it. If you double knot it, it'll make it stay. And then cut same length. And that is how I make my Thelma's bow. I want to thank you for joining in, and please read the descriptions in my videos and read about the mystery box giveaway contest I have going on. Really don't have to do anything much, just what you normally do. And y'all have a good day. Thank you. Bye. Hello everybody, I'm Thelma of Seasonal Crafts and Creations, and welcome back to my channel, and welcome if you are new. Today's video I am showing you another one of my bows that I make, and they're called Thelma's bows. Okay, without further ado, let's get started. Okay, you will need any ribbon, wide ribbon will do, and you will need some of this. It's new, it's called gem mesh, and they come in all different colors. I have another one here of this, but I picked the pink and purple because of the flowers on my ribbon. First, start off by cutting 34 inches. There's 24 inches of ribbon and 34 inches of the gem mesh. And you start at one end, and you glue it in every other spot. You don't have to glue it all the way. See, I went ahead and glued most of mine to take up some time, but I'll show you how to do it here. You need your hot glue gun. And remember, go right down the center, or you can cut this gem mesh in half, going straight down the center, and put one roll on each side, and that would look cute too. I'll be doing that in a future DIY for y'all. Okay. Be very careful because the glue does get hot. I'm sure y'all know that. I thought I'd throw that out there just in case we got someone actually new on doing crafts. And once it gets dry, you flip it over and you go to 10 inches. Let's make it 12 inches. And bring it over. And you've got 2 of them. Now I bring all of my, I twist it to where it's coming into the front. Now you measure it, make sure it's straight, which is off just a little. Now it's straight. Now you start gathering. Get you a Chanel stem. There's no need to fluff it right now because we'll do that further on into the video. There's the bottom. And let's do this one. Make it a 12-inch too, because it's going to go behind. Now you bend it, make sure it's straight, even, I mean, not straight, but even, and gather it up. Go ahead and put this one on the back. It's hard to do it and get this one over top of this one, so it's easier to make that one, then put this one on because of how thick this ribbon is. Twist it real tight twice. Go ahead and pull out the ends. Even that up. Straighten this up just a little so you can see more. Even that up. Now, let's fluff the back one. Fluff the top one. And then as you can see, this one, you need to twist it around. Sorry about that little rattling noise. That's my cat trying to make a bed of the plastic bag. He likes getting involved in being up here. They all do when I'm working. Okay. there's the bow. And now we're going to get some purple, some pink. See what other colors are in here. There's purple, pink, and a little bit of green. And we'll use this rope here as the green. This is 9 foot from the Dollar Tree. All these are from the Dollar Tree. Okay, first you figure out which one looks better on the top. And then throw in a little bit of yellow, I think, it looks pretty in between the colors. Let's try it and see. I don't like the yellow, so let's do the, cut off any stem, any little rays that might be where it's trying to unravel. Now, you make these into a shoestring knot or a shoestring bow. Need a little bit more for it to hang. Okay. Make sure your fingers go all the way through so you can catch it. Now you want to pull it, make it even. Pull the string. Now, without cutting, you want to hold it up here and see what it looks like. So, I think it needs to be bigger. So unravel that, or untie that, I should say. And let's do it again, do a bigger one. Okay, I think this one will work. See? Now, you go ahead and cut these about the same length. Since there's green in this, I'm using green rope to tie, starting from the back, go in between the bow. Now you first start out by tying a knot. Gotta hold the little ribbon in place, the bow. And now go ahead and tie one more, double knot it. And then tie this in a bow too. One of them shoestring bows, like you tie on your shoe. Make sure they're even. Now, double knot the bow. Take the bow. Now, make sure this is the same size. And there you have my bow. But it's not finished yet because you have to take these and cut this one up at an angle this way. Cut this one on this side up at an angle, and then do the same thing for the other side. Let me do one more and show you. Excuse me. Now, on this one, fold it in half. And there it is. Now you want to do the same thing to the small ribbon. There's the other one. What you do, excuse me, fold it in half. You go from that corner of and you fluff it. Kind of turn any that's going sideways. And there is my bow. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you liked it, please make a comment and subscribe to my channel. I have a contest going on right now. If you read the description and any of my videos, you will see the rules, and I also made a video with the rules, the requirements to enter. And I want to thank you all again, and have a good day. Bye-bye. And welcome back to my channel, and welcome if you are new. Today I'd like to show you another one of my Thelma's bows, and let's get started. First, I take one and I measure it to 12. And then once you've got it folded over, you bring it over again where it shows 2, and you cut it at the end. Then you make sure the piece that's hanging is in the back, and you first make sure it's even, and right there at the bend, squeeze it, ruffle it. You'll need a chenille stem. Start with it at the back, make it even, and then give it 2 twists. Now you lay that one aside, and then you double check. As you can see, it's even. Then I use the dark burlap ribbon on this. Now I'm using the light burlap ribbon on the next one. So the first one was 12, this one will be 10. Just fold it over. Fold it over again. Cut it at the end here. Turn your other one over. Make sure this one is in the back. Make sure it's even. See how on top it's even. Then you crunch it. Lay it right on top of the other one. And then turn it twice. Now, I go ahead and pull out these ends. These are called the tails. You go out and you pull all the tails out. Now start in the back, and you ruffle it. And I give it a good little push up like that. I'll do this one the same way. Bring it up. Now on the tails, twist it. If they don't want to stay down, they keep going up in there, just twist it like I just did. And I'll show you one more time. Twist it. Now you take this and you fold it like that. And you give it a little V-tail. And you do that to all 4 of them. Now you can make these tails longer by, as you flip it over, pulling out more. And I'll show you that in one of my future videos of how to make a bow. Now, you could go ahead, you take this back and you take it in the back and you twist it. And then you twist it like that as long as you want it, because I'm going to hang mine on the wall and it'll probably be twisted down to here. But instead of taking, I'm going to show you, see how it is with just the two colors. Now I'm going to show you how to add some of the more narrow ribbon. Instead, I think I'm going to show you the rope. This is called ribbon 9-foot, and it's just like that. Make it a little tie like that in the back. Now on this, you just bring it through the center, bring it around, you tie it off like you would a shoestring. So far it's just tied off. Now you make a loop and a loop, just like a shoestring. And I'll show you how to do this. See how this is so much longer? But instead of using all of it and just letting that go to waste, just measure this out. Make it even. Now tie it off. See, that's the first way you could have done it, and cut the other one off and left them short. And then there's the bow. You just keep fluffing it until you get it the way you want it. And the more you fluff it, the more it'll take shape. And again, just remember to twist these twice. Make the hoe as big as you want it. And that way you can hang it up on a nail. Or you can twist it around on a wreath and put it there, and then put little flowers on it. But there's today's bow. I hope you enjoyed my video, and I have a mystery crafting box contest coming up that's in effect right now. All you have to do is watch a video in full, and if you watch this, then you already did one of the requirements. The other one is to subscribe and leave a comment, and in the comment, if there's something you would like put in the mystery crafting box contest, leave it in the comment and I'll know to get it and put it in. Alright, thank you all for joining me, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye. Hi, I'm Thelma of Seasonal Crafts and Creations. Welcome back to my channel, and welcome if you're new. Today's DIY will be part 6 of Thelma's bow. So without further ado, let's get started. Let me adjust my camera so you can see the working area. We will need burlap ribbon or ribbon. I have burlap. I'll be working with this color, this color. It all comes from the Dollar Tree. This color, this color, it's like a hunter green. We'll be using some of this burlap ribbon that looks like this. We have pink and blue. We also have the small ribbon. This all comes from, there's purple, yellow, blue, and pink. And you will also need some strings. I've got pink and I have blue. And I also have these, they're called gem mesh. And then there's this one. These I think are new because I've never seen them in the Dollar Tree before. And if you have, you can also use these ribbons. They're little ropes. But I got my pink and my blue off of these. See how they unwind? You just find an area and unwind it. Anyway, you find one and unwind it all the way around, and you end up getting a big string, and that's what I work with instead of tossing this. Alright, let's get started. And I'm also going to work with this color. So let's start by make sure these are all the same length. Start by getting 14 inches. Bring down this in the center at number, well, I brought it down at number 10. This will be your tail. So from 10 to 16, let's see if this is even here. Bring your bow, your burlap, you twist, you roll it over. And I have 2. Now let's see if this is even. As you can tell, it's even. You gotta make it even. And me, I've already used this, so we'll just do this as long as you have 2 on each side. And then pin this down. You go through the middle, crunch it up. Make sure the back here goes over and the front one goes on the other side. And crunch it up. Get some rope. You can also do it to the brown. To this, just unwind it, and it just leaves it like that on the end. You want to use the brown. Now you use it and you start under it. Make sure they're even in length. Okay. Now you twist it a few times on each side. Take this one out of the way and just twist it a few times. Now tie it. Tie it tight. Double knot it. Just move that out of the way now. Now we're going to use hunter green. I should have already took this plastic off, but I didn't. Now you do the same thing. Go up here to, go up to 13 inches, and at 8 or 9, bend this one over. Make sure these are even and not longer than this. See how they're longer? So you have to make them shorter. So, as you can see, they're even. We'll go one more time around. One more time around. Now twist this down. Cut it off. Make it even. Move that aside. Now on this one, make sure it's over here, and make sure this one's on this side. And now, bring this right here, put the string on, the rope on each side, top and bottom. And let's tie it real tight, double knot it. Okay, now bring it down. See how that one's just slightly bigger. Now we will make a light green, and my thing came out. And you just take the tape off when it gets down that way. And it's down that far, just work it back in there. Now, go up here to 14 inches, that way in number 8 or 9, bend down. Now you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, bend it there, and count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, go up, mine goes up to number 4. Pick that up. Now let's make sure this is not longer than this one. As you can see, it is. So all you do is take this, bring it down some, and that. Now bring it up, make sure it's even. It needs to be lower just a little. Now it's straight. Now let's see if this is longer than this one. Okay, that's good. Now, just go over it, go around 2 more times. Well, 1 more time. That way it'll give you 2 inside. On each side, I meant. Then let's put this down. There you go. You've got 1, 2. Now, put this on this side. Make sure it's over here. And right in the center of them. Crunch. Get your other one. Put it right here, right on it. Take your strings. And tie it. Make sure you tie it real tight. Double knot it. Okay, now this is all I'm going to make on this one, so just make sure your tails are down. Make sure your tails are down. And on this one, let's tie a bow. Just like you do a shoelace. Now, make sure they're even. Double knot it. Because we're not putting any of the real narrow bows on this one. Now, let's fluff it. Go to the back, twist, and fluff. Twist, pull out, twist, and fluff. Twist and fluff these. Go to the other side. Twist and fluff. Twist and fluff. On this one you twist, pull out, twist and fluff. Now the last one you twist and fluff. Keep fluffing until you get it to your desired look. And these little ones down here. Now, you need to make them big, just pull them out like that. Do the same thing on the other side. Now, to cut this, bend it in half where the wires match, and then from this corner here, you cut up, and that makes the tail. You do it to all of them. Bend it to where the ends match, where the wires are. Go up. There you go. You do it to all of them. But the reason I changed my mind and didn't use the narrow ribbon is because when you look at it, it doesn't need it. Now make sure you put the tan ones, one on each side. Do your green, dark green ones, then do your light. And then you keep fluffing until you get it to your desired bow fluff. And then you can push down, fluff them all out. Now I've got mine. Then you can push this out. This is how the bow looks. Go on, get back. Go on, baby. That's how the bow looks. And I want to thank you today for joining in, and I hope y'all have a good and happy day. Bye-bye. I'll see you next time.